Yeah. And we are growing. I'm sure we are growing. So then that it is a good opportunity that I think this is the entrance of the society. It's basically we're talking about membership here, and membership is a very core part of the society. Who is a member, and by those members, what member wants, and who wants what. Those brainstorming. Of course, we do in a board meeting. Board meeting is more like a decision tree, right? It's not like doing really the brainstorming. So we can do a lot of brainstorming here about the creation of the ideas and stuff. And okay. So Emmanuel, are you there? I'm not sure if he is there or not. ASTPOP sounds like Emmanuel, I believe. No. So Meher, maybe we can show the agenda that we discussed, right?
Okay, let me get it open from here.
Yes, please.
If I try to open it, okay.
Yeah.
Just a moment.
Yes.
So I'm sorry I missed the on-site meeting.
Yeah.
I had too many things going on around that time, so unfortunately.
Of course, understandable. Yeah, it's not only the on-site event. We have a lot of those strategy, and society itself is really we need to really grow it, and we already felt the strong that needs, and also people are so excited about what they have as a mother society to really express themselves or develop something by themselves. So this is a good society that you can make a voice, right? You can make it.
Yeah. Okay. So I would like to introduce my assistant Lena, who will be copying or making the minutes. But I can see that there is a recording going on. Is that right, John? There is a recording going on for this meeting. Is it being recorded? Hello? Hello?
Is it there?
Yeah, do you hear me?
I can hear you, but I don't hear who's that? Newly joined?
Lena is my assistant. She is with us now in the meeting because I asked her to take minutes for the meeting.
Excellent. Where is she? Lena,
say hi. Show yourself.
Hi, I am Lena Al-Banna, assistant of Dr. Maher.
Okay, welcome, and nice to see you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Lena will be joining us. Now I want to share a screen, show you the minutes that we have. I mean the agenda, sorry.
Okay.
So John, is the meeting being recorded?
This is what we need to ask Emmanuel. Emmanuel, are you with us?
No. The Meher already prepared a person to do this.
No, but better to have recording.
Yeah, it's better to have it recorded as well in order to catch every single thing.
Yeah, good.
Okay, I will start it now.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, please.
Excellent. Yeah, and also maybe we need several new people, I guess. Just the unmute and if you have a camera, just open up your camera and introduce yourself. Like let's say I see Dr. Ono. Maybe you can introduce yourself to the people here.
Thank you, Dr. Fukuoka. I'm Akira Ono from Shizuoka Cancer Center. I am very happy to attend this conference.
And maybe you can introduce what background you have in the digital pathology.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a medical oncologist specialized from pulmonary medicine, and I am very interested in evaluating the genotype from a phenotype. using a digital pathology and the AI platform.
Wow, excellent. So you are a medical oncologist and you're using digital pathology?
Yes.
That's really, wow. That's
It's good, right? Yeah.
yeah, it's excellent.
Yeah, we need those people.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Pathology is not really for the pathologist, because pathology is a medicine, and it's
Right.
really for the old people who really get some benefit from the morphology. And yeah,
Yeah, that's excellent.
okay,
So I can see that this meeting is being recorded.
yes, correct.
Okay, so that's good. So here is the agenda. Can you see my screen?
Yes, can you a little bit enlarge
Make it larger.
Letters
Yeah.
are teeny.
Yeah, I know. I'll try to, yeah.
In the
Let
left
me
and the
see.
right below, you see 100%. You see
Yeah.
of the
Yeah, I have to go to the
right
original
below
one.
edge. Here, that's just hit the press. Yeah. Something like that. Maybe too
Is
much.
it too
Maybe
much?
Hit a couple of minus. Okay, here. Thank you.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
Can you see it clearly now?
Perfect.
All right. So basically, these are the agenda items, and if anybody would like to add any item, would be okay. I mean, if time allows, and I think it will allow. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so starting with number one, which is update of SDP, the members of current membership, breakdown of the members and partners, etc., data from the meeting in Seoul. So we start with anybody would like to volunteer and start telling us about their current members in their country, from their country.
Yeah, Emmanuel, please.
If they have the data, or Emmanuel have been, okay.
Okay, so the latest data I have is the one from the conference. It changed slightly, but not in a huge manner. Probably less than 10 people as to what I already have here. So let's see, current membership. I think Chris showed it. So the data I had at that time was 228 members from 25 countries.
Wow.
13 partners. I think during the meeting yesterday, we had a total of 400 attendees for the Congress. That's including absolutely everyone. Exhibitors, staff.
Emmanuel.
Not staff,
Emmanuel.
yeah.
Dr. Chang Kun-jang will present about the summary of the Congress. So you can just,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want me to share any other data?
Well, so can you just give us the breakdown of if you have the members, current members?
By what?
By you said 25 countries. And also by category, is it possible? Like, let's say, how many are pathologists and how many are
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
So far from all of this 228 people, we have 93 pathologists, then 32 researchers or academic people, 22 graduate students, 21 residents, pathology residents, then 16 people from industry, 16 undergraduates, 11 technicians, 7 medical doctors, six IT specialists, and then one of each person for CEO or executive. I think they just I think they fit more to industry rather than anything else.
Yeah. Oh, this is excellent because the residents are considered with the pathologists. They are probably pathology residents, and then we have the so-called MD. Probably some of those are also pathologists.
They could be from other specialties too.
Yeah.
I mean, we have somebody who's an oncologist on this call, right?
Absolutely. Some. So that's the key word.
Do we know the breakdown by countries? At least like top 3 countries.
Yeah, top three. So we have Korea, then India, and then Japan, and then Vietnam. And then it's this was
Wow.
in the tens, and then it's from each country it's below 10 members.
Okay. Well, Emmanuel, when you are sharing this, are you also sharing some doc on the screen, or no? You're just
No,
reading
I'm just
from
reading
some...
from a
Okay,
very
okay.
rough Excel file that I created.
Okay. Yeah, maybe next time we will see some diagrams. It's fine.
Yeah, I think I can make a graph.
Yeah.
Mm,
Thank you so much.
excellent.
So
Okay.
maybe next is the some summary from the Congress, I guess. Right. So
Yeah.
Dr. Chankunjan can do the summary. What has what was the update? What was the happening and so.
Okay. Hi everyone. So actually our all data has not been wrapped up, so I can only share with you the number of attendees. So as you know, we had a total of 401 attendees from the 29 locations. I didn't use the countries. Instead of countries, I used the locations because some locations are not real countries, So out of these, 261 were paid registrations and 140 were free registration. So free registration included exhibitors and invited speaker and chairman like that. So and also the total number included 73 attendees from the exhibitors. And regarding breakdown of the number of participants from each countries, sorry, I don't remember. So actually, I didn't prepare any graph, and I don't have tables. But half of them was from South Korea. Yeah. So when categorizing the attendees by membership status, 161 participants was SDP members. Others are the members.
That's very good. Excellent number.
Yeah, I have a number here. I memoed actually. So SDP member total was 161, right?
Yes, right. Around 40% of attendees.
Right. Yeah. And we have how many
That's very
countries?
good.
We have a map actually. Does anybody has that map with a pin? That was a pretty picture. Maybe Andre, you have it, right?
Yeah, I have in my phone. I will share meantime. So you guys go ahead. I will find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about. I calculated it's about 30 country. Yeah. So it was. Yeah.
28 countries.
28. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. 28 countries.
Yeah, well, that's great. That's great
Yeah.
because for a first meeting, having this number of countries and number of attendants is really excellent. Excellent. This is really very good.
Yep.
Yeah, and also regarding the sponsorships, we had 30 vendors from each other countries. So we prepared 45 exhibition slots. All slot had been occupied. So we could get a success exhibition and congress.
Okay. Great. Thank you so much. Wonderful update.
So I see somebody saying, maybe Norman, there is a presentation on the screen of someone.
Oh,
That's probably Andre is trying to show us. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. That's quite impressive. Yeah. So
Look
we
at
have
that.
somebody from Africa as well. Wow. Somebody from Brazil.
Yeah.
How come?
Oh,
Is this-
that was Deepson from.
Dipson.
Oh, yeah, Dipson. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Invited somebody.
I see. Good, good. Somebody from
Middle
Australia.
East
Mhm.
and Central Asia
Mhm.
and South Asia,
Yeah.
and there is something attacking here. Too many.
Good.
Mongolia.
That must be
Right.
Vietnam, right? With them so many.
Yeah, Vietnam is here.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
And Australia, Dr. Penny C. Hello, you're on call with us.
Oh, yes. Thank you for coming.
Yes, so yes, thank you
Great.
for allowing me to attend. I did send a note through. If you're looking to expand the membership within Australia, which depends on what the overall goals are, we might suggest to do a stand at the pathology update in Melbourne, which is in February next year, and I believe that we'll probably, with that, depending on funds and how the society's organised, but I believe that we're going to have an opportunity to increase our membership quite greatly. So, but that depends on what the overall mission and the desire of the society is. I'm happy to actually be on the stand, but it's actually down at Melbourne. But just something to consider. We can maybe discuss a bit further on. I've sent through, like I said, 2 little messages, and for the board to have a look at, and other committee members are here to have a look through, see what's worthwhile, and maybe we could look at other different local meetings, which we do, like other pathologists, societies. We could maybe put up stands and present that how we are now the new future of pathology.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, like I said, in Japan as well, we have a local JSDP, Japanese Society of Digital Pathology, which has over 20 years of the history. And what was the motivation to the compose, creation of this Asian society was mainly to make a good network and a good collaboration project, standardization, those projects, including those things inside Asia. So, I think it arose, the connection to the local organization, local society, and those international society, especially inside Asia, is probably a very good combination. Maybe you and also several people can be a bridge to really communicate between those society. And I think, like let's say, because of the collaboration of all of those the leaders, superstars from all over the Asia. We have no doubt that we will grow, quite, tremendously. And I think you can use this resource to bring it back to your local organization, and that will save money too, because it's from the Asia and we don't have much time differences. There are some, but it's not a huge. So I think there are many benefits by creation of those Asian society.
Okay. So let me just ask a question, Dr. Robert. Are you suggesting that we connect with the Australian? I mean, if there is a Society of Digital Pathology, and become part of our group?
I think there's probably 2 steps. I think there's 2 approaches. We can approach it from an organisational perspective and actually have a formal letter to the Royal College of Pathologists of Australasia, introducing a society and asking, whether they would like to have some formal discussions, given that they've got a few committees, Pathology Informatics Committee, which I'm actually a part of, and just to see if we can further connect that way, but that probably a formal way that way. And the second part is that there's some pathologists and some non-pathologists also attend the pathology update, like I was referring to, or other pathology meetings with Australia, and there might be other advantages of actually having sponsor stands at those meetings to increase our membership. So the other example, because I've been involved in other different membership societies, our Cytology Society increased our membership by actually having a stand at the various pathology meetings, and that was quite helpful with the cytology screening society to increase their membership, which was a bit lacking at the time. So there's two methods: one, formal discussion and introduction, and start having that conversation with the RCPA. The second part is direct exposure to the membership at the ground level, which may be more effective, and that can be in person, in person at pathology meetings, for example, like I said, pathology update, which you have more than 1,000 pathologists, or 800,000 pathologists turn up in Australia, which gives a great exposure as well. If you get a capture of 10%, 100 extra members has its benefit as well. But once again, you do the cost-benefit ratio of the cost of doing the stand and so forth. But that will be obviously driven by the board. Yeah, just my personal background. I was recently the president of Skin Cancer College of Australasia, and I'm also the current convener of the Australasian Derm Path Society, and I've been involved in different other membership pathology and healthcare related societies and colleges for a number of years, and so that's my personal background, and this is one of my passions. And personally, with regards to digital pathology, I was the first person to release a digital pathology report in Parliament House with the health minister watching me do it, to show that how safe it was. And that was 5 years ago, but it took a long time to get some traction. And I think traction should be done at different levels. Membership at personal level, which is members; organisational level, which is at college college level; accreditation, which we did touch on point with ISO. And obviously driven from an industry perspective, which was touched on lots of different great presenters back in Seoul 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank
good.
you.
So we are already touching to some of the the brainstorming part. That's and it's the same as in what Dr. Penisi said, that that we have also some kind of a suggestion from the India and from China and Korea and Japan. Yeah. And I think that many people are giving us an idea. So this is a very good the motivation that the potential. But we need to also it is a very good things, and of course we want to move this direction. But at the same time, that of course increased our effort as well, because if we have MOU, that we have to have, like, let's say, block the date for those the each others of the events, and also announce it together. And maybe we have to send the speaker, we have to invite some people, and if we have, like, let's say, a 10 MOU, and it's going to be quite a difficult things to manage. So let's do one by one, but it's a very good potential. I understand that Australia is very advanced, in terms of the Andre's research and about the survey, how many pathologists are there, the Australia and the America, USA, and England. Those countries have tremendous quite a good situation for the pathologists, and it's different from the other Asian country. But okay. Anyhow, want to go back to some of the update from the committee. Like, let's say that we have several other committees, and then probably it's good for those people here to know what's the activities, what's done in from the each committees. So maybe starting by media committee, Chris, you are here, right? Please maybe do some update.
Hello, I'm here. So I'm Chris Lamy. I'm based in Japan, Nagasaki University. I'm serving as a co-chair of the media committee for ASDP alongside Dr. Professor İlknur from Turkey. So us in the media committee, we are mainly responsible for creating content for our social media. We have 4 social media for now in LinkedIn, Facebook, X, and Instagram. I think you all see some of our advertisements for our Congress and all the images. So we are responsible for that. And also, we are also responsible for designing our website as well. Currently, we have 12 active members in our committees from 5 different countries across Asia. So everybody's welcome. Actually, we are seeking for some active members. So if you have some capability in graphic designing, you are more than welcome to join our committee. Thank you.
Good. Just in case, I may show this to people here. Do you see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the
Okay.
QR codes
So
for our social media.
if you have those in account, these are the the QR code to bring you to the each social network, social media. So please follow this, and maybe there's something the uploaded, please re-upload or retweet, whatever, do it. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, somebody who yeah. Okay. Okay, please. Yeah. Unmute and speak. Okay, right. So next is, which committee was the educational committee? Dr. Naoko Tsuyama, you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Please, give some update from what you are doing as an activity.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Naoko Tsuyama. I'm from Japan, living in Tokyo currently. I'm a co-chair of the education committee, and also Dr. Sanjita Desai from Mumbai is co-chairing this committee. So we have I think 5 to 6 members of the committee, and we have been actively having a meeting regularly. The main job of our committee is planning and providing educational basically webinars. So we will have the first webinar in next January, I mean 2025, and it will be about the educational theme about how to start digital pathology, just to provide the information for beginners. And the main part of our committee is just to help ASDP to increase the number of members providing different types of information. So that's all. So hopefully we will meet in the next webinar. It's although on site. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
This is very good.
So education and scientific activity, those two are the two major activities of the society, and what is needed in education. Of course, we are starting by webinar, but it's not only a webinar. We should have many different the other activities under the umbrella of the education. So but we just started, so Dr. Naoko Tsuyama is leading to start having a webinar as a first step. But then, of course, we will have something like a creation reference center, or maybe some, creation of some, like I say, educational contents, or, several, ideas like a certificate, whatever. those are, like I say, idea people may have. And we need more people who can activate this, lead this activity under the educational committee. And I think that the educational committee is the most probably important committee in terms of the increasing the number of the members, because many people, still the pathologists are not using digital pathology, and they are interested in, but they don't know how to do. And what we see in a publication is mostly research. Of course, a researcher does something very neat, the technology and also quite the high levels of the science they included into their paper, but that's not real life. In a practice is quite a difference. And what is we need is those the filling the gap between those what is advanced and what is the real in our pathology field. So please this is a very important and difficult the task that we need the skillful people to lead this the committee. Like I say, the doctor Alan Han is also the one person that leading this the committee, and maybe you can also introduce this committee as well, that what is discussed, something like that.
Thank you very much. Yeah, the committee, we have some plans in place, and obviously we're aligned with supporting increasing membership. We are looking for nominations, and we want to have a fairly diverse faculty pool. So if you can separately nominate people that can help us provide and deliver the educational activities. We really want to focus on non-US and not overlap with other existing societies, but really highlight Asian digital pathology stars and rising stars.
Yeah. So as he says, this is a very good place to create the rising stars inside Asia. Right now, most of the superstars we know are from the US and Europe, right? Because they are the superstar. But by these activities under the SDP, we already know many people who has very good ideas, knowledge, and experiences to share to the other people. So let's create a superstar out of those, the membership committee. That's one of the very, I'll say, motivative idea that we have in a membership, educational committee. So if you are willing to, please, send the email to the office at @asdp.ai, and then the Emmanuel will kindly guide you to those committees. Okay. So the next is the scientific committee, which is of course doing more like a research related, academic related things. That's a difficult task. That So here's Dr. Han's already preparing something for to show to people. Yeah, Dr. Han, it's to you, please. Dr. Han, you can start.
Oh, I muted. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. So hello guys. I'm Sang Jong-an, working in Korea University Hospital, also pathologist. I'm a pathologist, and also so my specialty is some medical informatics as well. And I also working as it's my honor to work as a co-chair in a scientific committee. Also, I'm working with another. Sorry, I guess it's echo. No.
No, there's no echo.
It's okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so another co-chair is Acho Saki, and I think it's a really good opportunity to work with him. And we organized our scientific committee like three part. And first is a working group of data, and the second group is actually the name is a little bit weird. Anyway, so we have another idea. So we named as the second working group is named as issues, and third group was named as working group research. And each working group has its own director. And in case of data working group, I'm currently I'm directing this working group. And in case of working group issues, it is directed by Joseph Zhang. And the last working group is going to be managed by Agile Jackie. So actually, we had a small event called as Scientific Night during the ASDP. So it's a highly private meeting to looking for potential members. And actually we sent the invitation mail who showed a little bit, who showed interest in scientific committee. So we sent all of them who showed some interest in joining the scientific committee in the beginning. So 20 people were there, and we enjoyed and had some gather and social. We made some network, and yes, I enjoyed a lot. Yes, and also let's look into the more detail in each working group. So the first working group data is it's aiming to build some reliable open data set centered on pathology data. And I believe that it's gonna help to develop more advanced technology, especially in computational pathology. So, yeah, firstly, I'm gonna try to submit some MICCAI challenge next year. As you know, MICCAI challenge is gonna be held in Korea. So I think it's a kind of opportunity. Sort of, I guess the theme of the next MICCAI is the Pan-Asian, something like that. So I think it's good for us as well. I think it's a very good opportunity. Anyway, the second working group issue, which is directed by Joseph Zhang. I guess he's absent today. Anyway, so he's super busy. Anyway, happily he accepted as director, and the aim of this working group is writing so many papers like regulation about the regulation, some basic what can I say, like writing some white paper, review paper, and some any kind of paper like a metadata, whatever. So currently, one of the project under issue working group is I'm in the process of writing a review paper, applicability of foundation model, the name as applicability of foundation model in computational pathology, which gonna be issued released in biomedical engineering letters. I'm writing this one, and also I will add this. I will add acknowledge of ASDP acknowledge in the other writing. So, and I hope this work gonna be helpful my committee. And lastly, the working group research is directed and run by Agile Jackie. So currently we are figuring out what to work, and maybe currently 3D pathology or spatial proteomics will be is our candidates of our subject. And the director is Agile Jackie. I'm not the director, so he can explain someday later. And so about the working group data. So as I said, we're gonna apply to submit the MICCAI challenge. The task name is REG 2025 and report generation of pathology using gigapixel whole slide image 2025. And background is like that. And I organized 3 teams in data offering, engineering support, and the data curation team. Those are 3 parts. We have 3 parts, and we are recruiting the data offering team. And Berkeley, one of the data recruit data offering hospital is my hospital, Korean University Hospital, and another Korean National Cancer Center, and also the Kameda Hospital, and also the another Japanese University Hospital, where the junior working is. Sorry, I don't know the name of the hospital right now.
It's a Kameda, actually. It's Kameda.
Yeah, Kameda. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm bad at memorizing something. So we are figuring out the data offering hospital persons that the data should be available to open. So it's a little bit complicated, but we can do that. No, right. So anyway, figuring out, and also I recruit some engineering part. I have a friend who is, he said he gonna help me this engineering part, and who is working in Ewha University, also in the Department of Medical AI. He's really good. So he gonna support the engineering part, and another data creation part is actually it's gonna be depend on the situation, how many data and how clean the data is. So for data creation part, I will need some pathologists, many pathologists. So if everything is clear, that I'm gonna let you know soon. So so talking about let's move to the working group issues. As I told you, so we have only one project. So we need any volunteers who would like to some white paper, review paper, survey paper, whatever. So we need a volunteer, and that's all I prepared. And so that's all I prepared. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Super nice. Yeah, this is like I say. She is very highly motivated to create this the basic structure of this, and but of course we just started, and we will need much more people and talented people to do this, support this activity. And let's say for instance, guidelines, of course, we cannot just write guideline by the limited number of people. It's going to be very important in activities, and after having a good evidences, we need to, the people who has the knowledge will just put it together and then write a very good guideline, because guideline usually requires those review part and also evaluation part based on the evidence level, and which take a long time. And review person and writing team and review teams, and also those teams should be different. So that requires a lot of people. I also was involved for the several guidelines, in Japan and also international, and it takes about usually that requires 40-50 people involved for that activities. So it's the very it's we just started, of course, the discussion. It's nothing really, just the skeleton is shown by that. So we need more other people. Please indicate, of course, nominate yourself and also somebody to, and then that we will just know that who is willing to contribute, and then the Dr. Anna, Dr. Susaki, and Dr. Yosef, and those three people will contact you to really organize the stuff in the future. Very nice. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Okay, thank you. All right. So what is next in the agenda? I forgot. What is memory?
We have 15 minutes to finish the agenda.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. So, yes. Please, Apniana. Back to you.
Okay. So I think number 2 is setting goal until 2025 Congress.
Okay, so it's a number of the membership, right? So we set the number at the first goal as 150, and of course we broke that.
Oh yeah,
yes,
right.
So at the time of the Congress was about 200, so we broke that our first goal. So how to set the second goal? Maybe at the time of the Congress 2025. Yeah, can everybody suggest with some of the reasons? Maybe how do you think?
If the next Congress is going to be in India,
Right.
I can assume because of the large number of pathologists and those interested in digital pathology in India, I think we can assume 250 to be the next goal as a number of membership, and that would be a modest number, right?
Yeah, means just we have already 228. That means just only 20 to increase.
Officially, but you said we have only 161 officially.
Oh.
No. That's
No?
different story. So we divided members in, let's say, experts and trainees.
Okay.
That may be the reason of the breakdown. Also, I would say one of the major issues related to the membership count in the future is, as Dr. Maher just mentioned, of course, members are motivated to having discount at the event, which is local on their ground. Like this year, we have a domination of members from Korea because we have a lot of local people who are joining the meeting in Seoul a couple of weeks back. I would be not more, but on the same topic, I would be more interested how to have a retention of our members.
Yeah.
Let's say from
Absolutely.
Korea as well.
Exactly. That's the issue. So membership at one point may not be the same. So yeah, retention is very important. Agree with you.
Right. For that, we need those, the committee's activities. Yeah, like let's say, yeah, not only for the on-site, those, especially that those an education committee. I think webinars are very, very important. The
Exactly.
to get those members. Yeah,
I think we have. I want to share one thing. For the members, when we recruit and when we are inviting, when we are promoting our societies regarding membership, we try to put efforts, let's say, with the board and also a membership committee team to make very clear what are the benefits for members to stay with us. And one of the benefits, which is kind of not much offered by other societies, and we wanted to continue doing that, is we know that it's very difficult for people from different parts of Asia to come to on-site event. And actually the major benefit, it's a huge discount. Like, for example, the fee you pay for the membership, you're getting discount at the Congress, even
Yes,
much.
yes.
It's not much more, but it's more than. But let's say Dr. Maher is a good example. He could not join to Seoul because it's too far and he had probably other commitments and whatever.
Right.
So what we did very clear, and it's not much offered by other societies, and we are now in the process of uploading all the handouts of invited talks, about 30 presentations converted to PDF, to all the members who were able to join on. For example, I was able to join on site, but there are two sessions going the same time. I want to be here. I want to be there.
Yeah.
Frequently Ryan from one room. I want to revisit all those presentations again because it was a cutting edge information. So
Right.
this is one of the clear benefits. I ask our media committee to be highlighted on the website as one of the benefits worth of being a members and having access to those materials.
That's true.
So
Right.
Yeah. And
Yes.
maybe we can make the webinars available for members only. Because
that's one of the topics which we discuss with education committee. Yeah.
Mhm. I mean,
I
that-
see the comment. I see the comment from.
This is Joe from Singapore.
Mhm.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I have regarding on what Andrew just mentioned. I have an idea that to increase membership. So Andrew is saying that we will put all the PowerPoint, the presentation that has presented in Seoul in the portal that to share to the members, right? And one of the way to advertise this is to get the presenter to present in webinar again.
Yeah.
And then we can discuss whether the webinar only. I think as an advertisement, we have to be open, right? We open, but then we tell them that if you want the presentation, the PowerPoint, you need to be in the membership. then I mean I'm sure that all the presenter they already presented in Seoul, they don't mind present again in webinar, right? So then we can actually have a line out of webinar from now all the way to India.
Good idea. So
That's very
upload it to YouTube. Yeah. Okay.
I see Rajiv has his hand up.
Right.
Yeah, so there was one suggestions also from India, and I think Dr. Ranjan is also here. So he was proposing why you are keeping only 1 year membership, and rather than keeping 1 year membership, increase the duration of the membership so that you will have members for a long-term commitment rather than every year renewal of the same thing. And Dr. Ranjan, you are here. Share your views on that.
That's very good.
Yeah. So yeah, it of course, this how we could charge, or I don't know, it's the management of the membership fee and
I think there are some societies who do like a 3-year or 5-year upfront, and those long-term membership get some additional discounts to attract the members for a long-term commitment. So so that is the one which we can also consider in future.
That's a very good idea. Yeah, to make it possible, we need to increase the people. Because it all the options increase the efforts of the secretary, which is quite a task now. So we need to think about to the person to support this type of activities. Maybe we need to think about hiring somebody. Just an idea, but yeah, something like that. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I can see Dr. Ranjan here. So, Dr. Ranjan, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I think maybe he's some issue with the audio or something.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, great. Okay. So
next, next is ideas to reach out missing categories and countries. Well, in terms of categories, I think we have scientists and we are having industry and we're having almost everything. Are there any other categories that anybody could think of?
Yeah, but I believe we still need more people from the computer scientists, I guess. Yeah, bioinformatics and computer sciences, right? Yeah. These are rare anyway in the entire world, right? Yeah, to maintain the high levels of science, we definitely need those voices. And I think we are lucky that we come to meet the people who has a skill, by reading, by looking at their presentation at the on-site event, notice that many people are quite talented, and then that that they are also showing some willingness to contribute. So I think they are the person that they could really give us input how to improve this. Yeah. Maybe Joe, you're one of those, right? Person who has those the ideas and stuff.
Yeah, I have idea again.
Yeah, sure, I know.
Thanks. Yeah, so I think we can, especially most of us are pathologists. We have the images and data, right? Can we curate the data that we can share, and then we offer this as an advertisement to the computer pathologists, the computer scientists, that if they join us as a member, they can access this data and work with us. So that would be another way to approach the community. And we can even, like advertise this in like Mikai and all this relevant society. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Dr. Ann is trying to initiate. Maybe starting by the Mikai is probably one thing. I guess it's some preparation of those data. So I think you two guys should communicate. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta lock the data after challenge.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so maybe I think the Dr. Joe and the Dr. Ann, those two are probably better to communicate this, because you two have a very cross ideas and you two have those skills as well. And maybe that's the place to the give it your input too. Thank you so much. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So what else we need? What else did the outreach? Oh yeah, there's one idea came from the one student. Is she there here? I don't quite remember.
I think so. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Let me talk about it. It's
Yeah.
a kind of a little bit.
Who was her? Yep, I don't remember her name.
We had a communication a month ago, and it was Samra. I see you're here with us on the
Okay.
call. Who is undergraduate student?
Yeah, please.
So we have some idea that probably we create some informal chat or social media communication with undergraduate students.
Yeah,
that's good.
And I will figure out, like, because it's already totally different generation from us.
Right, it is. It is.
Their
My
ways
son's
of
age.
communication.
Yeah. So yeah. So you can unmute and speak. A little more about what you think about. I really want to listen your.
Yeah, she raised her hand. Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Yes. I wanted to open a pathology specialty interest group within my own college, but that wasn't going to happen. So I thought of maybe opening it like country-wise, because in Saudi Arabia we don't have a pathology specialty interest group, but I know in the US they just opened one that is countrywide. So maybe we could open one, I don't know, just to collect all the undergraduate students in Asia, maybe to increase exposure for pathology as a specialty, and especially for digital pathology, so they can work on those interests from an undergraduate level.
Good. So
Very good.
yeah, very good. I think that this is a fabulous idea. So why don't you just create, like, let's say, subcommittee under the membership committee, and of course, I would ask all people today to nominate some of the students, from your students who is motivated this type of activities, and then we will connect to you, Samra. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds great.
That's
Okay.
very good. Very good. And where are you from? Which country, Samra? Saudi Arabia? Are you?
Arabia.
I'm currently studying in Saudi Arabia, but I am Indonesian.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Anyway, still within Asia, right?
Yes.
Sure.
That's very good. So why don't we call it a subgroup of students for digital pathology or something like that?
Oh, we already have a name. We call it Next
they do?
Generation. Next Generation.
Oh, okay.
Next
All
year.
right.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Good. All right. Yeah.
So guys, let me just to summarize that, like, not to make everyone confused about that. There was, once again, it was like a month ago, a very just like random idea came in after Samra showed up at the previous call, and we chatted with June and said, oh, why we don't create like informal WhatsApp group for undergraduate students? And then we see what topics they are discussing. Of course, what is good to be pathologist. Maybe we develop this in some education initiative. And that's why, like, June already recruited his undergraduate student there.
Yeah.
So, Samra, I will contact you very soon and maybe ask you to moderate that kind of group. But for other people, experts here on the call. So if you guys have your undergraduate students who have some interest in pathology research, maybe they're not necessarily to be pathologists in the future. Let's see how it's going. It's, it's just something exciting for us as well to try.
Yeah, absolutely. I have one actually medical student who started a survey for pathology, digital pathology in Jordan with me.
Oh, wonderful.
So we can add her to this group, right?
Okay.
Please include.
Yeah, Samra, go ahead.
I've already just started a WhatsApp group amongst my college just to gather all the students who are interested in pathology. So currently we have 3 people, at least from the entire college, and my college not that big. So I think that's a really good step, to be honest. I haven't really approached other universities in Saudi Arabia, but I could start doing that actually.
Great. Okay, yes. So, how to make it efficient? Of course, it's always like it's nice to initiate, but the maintenance is quite difficult sometimes, of course, because you have some examination, whoever, okay, so maybe better to have those like leaders, and in the different, countries to lead this type of activities, right? Okay, yeah, let's just, make a group and, please, nominate several people, who has a potential from all the people here today.
Sure.
Okay, wonderful.
Well, I think
yes, we are over time, but there were a couple of comments in the chat not to overlook, and I think please take a look at the comments, and I think we can wrap up after that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That was from Robert.
Yeah, I think he mentioned several of them, but if you have something more, of course. Yeah, pathology laboratory scientists. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, those and technician too. Actually, those are the definite.
Yeah, already mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Outreach that we need to think about. Okay.
Okay.
So, is that it? Is there anything left?
I think that's it for today.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that's good. And today we are starting to have the person who can give us the recap and stuff, and then you could see for what's the progress, by looking at those recap and the agenda. So we are but doing more function, but at the same time, as I said, this is a good place for the brainstorming as well, because as I said, the board member meeting is of course those brainstorm meeting, but we don't have much time. So here, all of the voices from the member, even though you are very new to here, those voices are very, very important. And that's how we get an idea to really make some strategy. So please come, and you can also nominate many people to here to discuss. And that if you are interested in more discussion into the narrow the committees, so please join to some committees. That's the place that you I think you show your leadership as well. All right. By that, we would close this session, right? Okay.
Yeah,
right.
just a quick notice once again to everyone. So Emmanuel in the office, which is office@asdp.ai, is your point of contact. Like you wanna go to work in some committee, suggest your candidature, or you wanna send your undergraduate students, or you wanna say something you was not able to say today. That's your point of contact. Like if you forgot what is the email, you go on the website of ASDP and you can find contact over there. That's it.
Excellent. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay.
Or a good night and good evening. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for the message. Thanks.
Bye.